Welcome to our seventh video. Today's topic is reporting verbs. But what are the reporting verbs? They are used to report what somebody else said, request, or ask more accurately. We are going to check three reporting verbs: ask, tell, and say. But we have more. The first one is say. We use say to report statements and orders, and here we have two examples. She says there is a lot of traffic. In this case, this one is an statement. But what's an statement? Something that someone says or writes officially, or an action done to express an opinion. Our second example is he says to sit down. In this case, this one is an order. Then we have tell. We use tell to report statements and orders. In this case, we have a specific structure: tell plus an indirect object. But what's an indirect object? An indirect object is the person or thing that receives the effect of the action of a verb. We have two examples. She tells him he is intelligent. In this case, this one is a statement. Why? Because it's an opinion. And if you notice, we have tells plus him. In this case, him is the indirect object. Why? Because him is receiving the action. The second example, he told the students to complete the exercises. We are talking about an order, and we have the same structure: told, because we're talking about a past action, plus the students. The students is an indirect object because they are receiving the action. And finally, we have ask. We use ask to report statements and orders, and we have here a specific structure to follow. We have ask plus an indirect object. Again, we have an example. She asked me to help her. We have ask and me. Me is the indirect object because it's receiving the action. Let's practice a little bit. We have a short exercise. Write the correct reporting verb: tell, say, or ask. We have the first sentence. Anthony that he was hungry. We don't have an indirect object, so is said. Anthony said that he was hungry. Number two, Tara me if Tom was ill. In this case, we have a reporting, an indirect object that it's me. So we have two options. We delete say. It can be tell or ask. Asked. Tara asked me if Tom was ill. The next one is he everybody that he is French. Everybody is an indirect object, so he told everybody that he is French. Next one. We have he to me that he was hungry, that he was angry, sorry. He said to me that he was angry. If you notice in the explanation, in the previous explanation, we only check that after tell and ask we have an indirect object, but say also has an indirect object. But if we have said and then we have an indirect object, we are going to use to. He said to me, he said to my mom, he said to my father, he said to my girlfriend, he said to my boyfriend. And the last one is the doctor here lie the couch. The doctor said. No, sorry. Is the doctor told? The doctor told her. Why told? Because we have an indirect object. And it can be said. Why? Because here we don't have to. If we have here to is the doctor said to her, but we don't have to, so it's the doctor told her. Okay, I hope you understood and see you next video.